Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. And today you're for a treat because we have an amazing interview for you. We have a special guest. The name is Maria Matias. And we're gonna cover an amazing topic today. How you do can in 5 steps create prosperity with Feng Shui. Feng Shui. Yeah. So, Maria, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, thank you, Harry, for this amazing invitation, and thank you everyone for being here with us. We appreciate you. I am Maria Matias. I'm a Feng Shui consultant and a best-selling author on Amazon with Global Conscious Entrepreneurs, along with 49 other amazing authors in this book. Thank you so much, Harry, for this opportunity. I'm so excited to share some wisdom and some knowledge with our audience today. Thank you.
Pleasure, pleasure. Yes, I'm talking actually a book that I'm also co-author. I have the pleasure to be co-author in this book with you. And this is a personal question that, because for everybody it means something different, I think that with this type of title, Global Conscious Entrepreneurs, is only attracts certain type of people, right? So Maria, your view, what it means to you to be a global conscious entrepreneur.
Well, it is such an opportunity to be in this book with Marie Diamond, the star of the movie The Secret, right? So really, what inspired me to be in this book is because as a Feng Shui consultant, I have been seeing amazing results with my clients, and my character in the book, he's in Uganda, and his story just brought so much joy to my own personal of what I do with Feng Shui. So I had to be part of this book because this way then we can help on a bigger mass on how Feng Shui can actually help us become successful in our businesses and our lives. It really is powerful way of integrating it into our home so we can become successful. And that's what I wrote about in this story because of the beauty of the prosperity that Feng Shui can bring into your life and your home, your business.
And it's also about the consciousness, right? Because if we want to live in a sustainable world, right, we need to help everyone, not only in the rich countries, right? So this story that you share in the book, fantastic, right? Because it's an African country, right? And the story is based that. So when we talk about global conscious entrepreneur, the word itself says global, right? So our aim is to create wealth and avoid the, the unfair distribution of wealth that is in the planet at the moment when some people are more rich and other ones more poor. And if we globally as a global conscious entrepreneur can use the barrier and make it fair for everyone, this is one of our visions as global conscious entrepreneur. And so I have a question for you, Maria. Um, so what's your story? How you ended up being an author of the best-selling book, and a master practitioner, and actually now helping people to create wealth, helping people to create prosperity. So tell me a little bit more about your story. Who are you?
Okay, well, I am originally from Guatemala, from Central America, and I am super grateful that my parents brought me to the United States because when we left, there was a civil war in my country. And then from there, because the money was a scarcity, right? I was up living in the mountains with my family where there was really no restrooms even, no beds, right? And so we had to leave our country. We went through different borders and lived under cardboard boxes. And because we didn't have a place to go when my dad took us from our country. And then, so those were the struggles for sure because we didn't have money. across the country where I'm from, there's poverty there. So not having the money then, as of course we were traveling with my family, we were living under cardboard boxes. And then we had to leave Mexico as well. That was the first country that we came into. Then we came to the U.S. And then here, then we came to actually a homeless shelter because, again, we left our country where there was civil war. We came really with nothing. And not only that, but coming into a culture shock. I still speak my native dialect, which is Mayan, and I had to learn English, right? Yeah. And because I'm Hispanic, you would think that Spanish is my second language, but honestly, English is my second language.
I thought that's funny. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so then I actually had to learn Spanish, and by watching soap operas, novelas, and listening to Spanish music, and then, and of course, then I married my husband, who is Mexicano. So that's it. Of course, Spanish is now my third language. But really, the struggles that we went through, like I said, is a culture shock, learning the language, going to school, not having had an education, and being bullied in school. And we were using clothes that were from secondhand or gifted to us, and not that there's anything wrong with that, but that is where my origin is, how what I came and what I had to go through. And I just remember, gosh, clearly, sometimes like the kids, if their parents had gifted us the clothes, they would be like, I remember one kid say, "Hey, that's my shirt," and wanted to take it. That's what I was wearing, and this kid wanted to take his shirt back, and yeah, so those were definitely struggles that we went through, and being a woman in my country, there's a lot of where women are not educated, right? And that's the mentality that is there. And even my own father didn't want me to go to school. He didn't want me to be educated, even though he went through the struggle of bringing his family to here. But he still had that mentality that women, because his idea, his belief was that if you become powerful, you're going to be the one taking over the household. You're going to be the boss, right? But that's a mindset. That's a mindset, and that doesn't have to be true. So I was very fortunate that I did go to school. I said, no, I am going to school. And was that a challenge? Absolutely, that was a challenge to face my dad and say, no, I'm going to school, even though I could have been disowned. I could have been disowned because I went and educated myself. And there was a family who actually took me in, and we call them my grandparents. They're not my grandparents by blood or anything. They helped me get that education. They helped become the person that I am, and why? And it's because I allowed. And that is why, like for me, I remember going to school, one of the struggles, I'll backtrace a little bit, was I used to, in 6th grade, I used to remember the students saying, I'm on a double major. And of course, at that time, I didn't know what double major meant. Double major, I was still learning, I was still learning English. And what I don't know, I went along and said, yes, I'm on a double major too. And you know what? I am not double major because I have my degree as a dental hygienist, as a healthcare practitioner, right? I'm a dental hygienist, so now I am a certified Feng Shui consultant. So yes, I made that dream come true.
Wow. So I think it's very interesting, and to dig more in this. Yeah. So sometimes in life. So what gives you this drive that you actually like to study? Because usually you see when you're young and you're a kid, and if you don't want to school to go to school, perfect. You see, my house was the opposite. Yeah, my mom was all the time go to school, go to school. I didn't want to go. I was always trying to find excuses to don't go to school, right? Uh, so the normal tendency for kids is not, if you can skip it, you don't go. So what gives you this drive? Why you want to study? Do you read a book? Do you have a friend? Even against the will of your dad? So what motivates you actually to go on a study? It was your mom, for example, that wanted you to study, or you decided by yourself? What happened then?
Well, what I saw was that well, neither one of my parents has had an education, right? My mom and then my dad, they didn't really even speak Spanish. So I saw their struggle as a push for me to, Maria, you don't want to live like this. You can do something more for your life. And we went to school with kids who dressed way different than we did. And so I was like, can I really do this? Not knowing these languages, can I really go do something? But someone believed in me. Someone believed, and that was Grandpa Glenn and Grandma Lois, and who helped me get my education. They said you can do this.
So they were your neighbors, friends?
So actually, who they were, they took us. Grandma Lois, she was a volunteer at a homeless shelter. And they actually sponsored my family.
Wow.
Those were all struggles. And then, of course, the apartments where we were living at, they couldn't allow so many people in an apartment. So they said, we'll take some of the kids to live with us. And then I ended up, years later, when my dad decided to go back to my country, because I didn't want to go back, and they offered their home for me to stay with them.
Wow. So, and now let's review. Do you think that maybe because as it was part of your life, um, all the struggle about being in shelter, being homeless with your family, that at some point you could make the decision that I want to, I don't want anybody else that I know to go through something similar like that. I'm actually going to have my second year in helping people how they can improve their environment to create wealth for themselves. That would be a positive. Why you decide to have your second year specifically in this topic?
Yes, because with Feng Shui, when we actually do Feng Shui in our own space, in our home, there is a ripple effect of it. When we're looking for an opportunity, what can I do? How can I help with humanity, right? Well, with Feng Shui, when we place it, we actually also say it for humanity. And to me, that is powerful because if I can do as little as it sounds, but the ripple effect of it, when we send it out to the universe, to God, He's everywhere. So we're invoking it for all of humanity. It's not just for me, it's for everyone. That is absolutely why I got into it, because not everybody may have the opportunity to be able to do Feng Shui, but if you do it, because not only are you helping yourself, but you're helping humanity, the world.
And now is what everybody is waiting for in this interview. So Maria is going to share with us now 5 steps to prosperity with Feng Shui. So, Maria, so what would be the first step that people should be taking in order to bring prosperity using these techniques?
Okay, so number one is what I call hygiene your house. What do I really mean by that? I say hygiene because I'm a dental hygienist. But what that really means is picking up clutter at your front door. Make sure that your front door has a beautiful entrance to it. When you come into your home, the first thing that you see is cleanliness. Why? It's because that's where the energy that comes into our home, that's where we bring in the energy, the positive, we want the positive energy to flow into our home because our front door is what we call, the chi flows in, the prana, the energy. So you want that front door clean. Second is, when you're in an interview, or you're at work,
there you go.
is always make sure that you're able to see the door. Sit in a power position and be able to see the door.
I'm good. I can see the door.
Yay!
I'm in a good position. Yeah.
Yes, awesome. So then the third one is to wear clothing that actually uplifts your energy. Let's say, for example, for me, I'm wearing like a ruby color, right? Because I have a passion for what I do. So I wear colors to enhance. Same thing in our home, we place colors to enhance that energy that's flowing in.
You know what? It makes you happy that you're wearing now.
Yes.
You feel powerful.
Yes. So this is like I have passion for it. So if you want power, wear like a royal blue color.
Oh, I'm wearing royal. I'm taking the steps.
And then the fourth one, this is the fourth step. No, that was the fourth one.
Yeah.
So that was the fourth step. So the fifth one is
We need the fourth because we covered so far. We covered step number one, which is keep the door clean and nice because you got the energy going too. Then the step number two, it was
sitting in your power position.
stay in your power position, become powerful. And then step three, it was about the clothes and the clothes in the house to wear something powerful that will empower you. So now we're gonna go with the step four.
Okay, step four is the southeast, and this is general for everyone. So for everyone, there are what we call our Kua number. It's a very specialized, customized Feng Shui based on your personal Kua number. And we can explain that in another session, but for that's customized. But for everyone in general, the southeast is a success, prosperity, energy that comes in that area. So look around in your southeast corner, stand, like you can use a compass and stand and see where the southeast is. Make sure you have that corner impeccable because that's where your money energy is coming in. So that was the fourth one. And then and then number five is practice gratitude. Always be grateful for whatever you have now and what is on its way. And that will enhance your law of attraction, your manifestation, to bring all of that abundance into your home.
Wow, very good. Gratitude is a great example because when you're grateful, you're peaceful and you feel better. So when you practice gratitude, when you practice gratitude, Maria, in the morning when you wake up, do you do it on a regular basis or how you do it?
So I personally do it on a regular basis. Like one of the first things I do is in the morning, I get out of bed, thank you God, I'm awake. As simple as that. Go to bed.
It's the first thing that you do when you wake up, right?
Yeah.
And then in the evening also?
Yep. I thank my bed.
Wow.
I thank my day, even the challenges that I have to face.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think that just by being grateful, it sets you with the right energy, don't you think?
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah. And some people do affirmation. Lately, my partner does affirmation in the evening. And some come in the evening, some come in the morning. And you can see, by the words and the gratitude that it's create a very good energy. Yeah. Yeah. One thing that I always want to ask you is this beautiful painting behind you is so powerful, has so much energy. I love it. So what's the story of the painting? How it got there in your study?
Okay, so in Feng Shui, we have quantum colors that actually support us. And this is a support for me. And these are colors that personally support me based on my Kua number. And that was all calculated. So it was actually gifted to me. And then the sun shining down is our light connection with God, the universe.
I find this painting so powerful. Every time that I see it, I want the energy, the flow. You see, I like it a lot. It has a lot of light, a lot of colors, I see a lot of happiness there. And before you were talking about the colors in your house, so have the colors and the thing that when you look at it, it makes you powerful, happy, and grateful, right?
Absolutely, yes. That's why like Feng Shui is so important. Is the frequency, the time that we're in it. It's our surrounding, our environment. So we put stuff up where, plus they have locations, right? Because Feng Shui is an art of placement. It's an art of, yeah.
And now, Maria, because the people that want to know more about, because this is obviously just 5 short steps, that is easier steps that people can take. But actually, how can you help people that they are looking for have a transformation? Like someone that maybe not necessarily have been homeless, but is carrying this virus with them, and they need to shift, they need transformation in their life, so they can attract more wealth, they can improve the relationship, maybe they can find a relationship, they can find a better job. So how can you help people to start the path in this direction?
Well, I help them also coach them to how they can do these I am statements. How do we practice gratitude? How can we customize your Feng Shui? So we can really take them to that next level. So I have packages that I work with my clients and just see them grow and open up that energy. So I have packages and I have my website that is www.mariamatiasfengshui.com. And I also have my email, and that is info@mariamatiasfengshui.com.
Very good. Anyway, we're gonna display the website and the email below in this video. But Maria, so what is the process? Describe a little bit the process. Let's say if you have a coaching client, right, and they don't know anything about how to generate wealth using Feng Shui, they don't know they don't know where to start. So how many, let's say for the most basic package, so they're gonna have a coaching session with you one to one, and or how the initiative the introduction package works.
Oh yes, so so I actually give like a 20-minute free session, just like a basic assessment that I can look through their home and see. I can see where already we can change some.
Okay. So every single person that contact you from this website that you just mentioned on the email, so the first step they're gonna have a 20-minute free session with you, where you're gonna explore the house to see what actually is going on. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so there will be 20 minutes of assessment, right?
Correct. Yeah.
If the person is when the person wants to continue, then you will explain them how many coaching sessions that you can do. The coaching sessions could be online or in person, right?
Correct. Yeah, I can go to homes or I do Zoom sessions.
They choose, yeah.
Yeah.
It can be done also remotely, right?
Yeah, it's all remotely, in person. Gosh, but we globally, right? Just like we did in Uganda. So yeah.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. So I think that to recap, it's important for you that listen to this broadcast that it has an impact the way that we organize our life and when we live. Like for example, Maria was talking about the club, right? And you see, every time that you declutter, you find money. Every time that you organize the house and you declutter, you always find money, you find something that was missing. So when you find something that you were looking for a long time, right? So this is the size of decluttering actually something very, very powerful. And I think that this is a lot to learn about it, and it's not something that you can you can learn really fast. But once you're in this world, magic can happen. And look, Maria, I think that you make money for yourself because from this beginning that you have um, so hard, and your kids could be very cruel because they don't know, they don't have. When we are kids, they're sometimes they very brutal in what they do without realizing they don't impact the other kid, right? And it's very difficult. But I think that what is very important, Maria, is that because you want to do this part, um, it makes you really strong, it makes you really powerful, it makes you to want to be the best. And what you do and who you are, and now you're doing it double. Yes, it means that one was not enough, now you have it. So I wish you a lot of prosperity and a lot of good energy. I'm so happy because you're coming here to London for the second time to spend time with us at the Gala Awards in London. So we are very happy to have you here. And some of the other global contributors also will be with us at the gala, and we're just so looking forward to see you all. So thank you so much, Maria. I think that was really powerful interview. And if you are in your home and you feel now frustrated, you feel that things are not working out for you, you feel that wealth is not coming to you and you don't know why, because sometimes deals are about to close and then at the last minute they don't close, or some money that should come to you somehow is like blocked or stuff. I think that you will be more than welcome to contact Maria. Her details on the website are going to be at the bottom of this broadcast, and you can start your path to start to train yourself with Maria and to initiate a new path for your life where you will discover things that at the moment are not valuable for you, and something as little as change the position of the desk that you work or change the orientation of the bed and things like that, and make a big change for you in terms of energy, in terms of wealth, in terms of good things for your life. So thank you so much, Maria. Very, very powerful, the 5 steps, and we're looking forward to see you another time. Bye for now.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.